What if I told you that the most powerful weapon in today's war between the US, Israel, and Iran is not a missile, it's not a fighter jet, it's not even a soldier, it's an AI, a chatbot. The same technology powering your customer service emails and your Netflix recommendations is now selecting bombing targets in Tehran. And in the first 24 hours of this war alone, it identified over 1,000 targets. My name is Mike, and today we are breaking down the most important story happening right now, the role of artificial intelligence in the Iran war. Stay with me, because this will change how you see AI forever. On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launched a coordinated military offensive against Iran. Within just 12 hours, the US conducted around 900 strikes. Within the first 24 hours, over 1,000 targets hit. Within 6 days, more than 2,000 locations across Iran targeted. To put that into perspective, that scale of operation is described by Admiral Brad Cooper, head of US Central Command, as nearly double the scale of America's famous shock and awe assault on Iraq back in 2003. How is that even possible? How do you plan, identify, and strike 1,000 targets in 24 hours? The answer is artificial intelligence. The system at the center of all of this is called the Maven Smart System, built by a company called Palantir Technologies. Think of Maven as a digital mission control for war. It is fed by more than 150 different data sources: satellite imagery, drone feeds, radar data, intercepted communications, surveillance footage, all being processed simultaneously in real time. Maven scans millions of objects, identifies threats, locates targets, and ranks them by priority, all within seconds. Military analysts describe it as giving commanders, and I quote, video game-like abilities to oversee battles. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Embedded inside Maven is an AI you've probably heard of, Claude, made by Anthropic, the same company behind one of the world's leading AI assistants. According to reports from the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, and Bloomberg, Claude is being used to assess intelligence, simulate battle scenarios, generate target coordinates, and rank those targets by operational importance. What used to take military planners weeks of preparation, Maven powered by Claude can now do in near real time. The US isn't the only one using AI in this war. Israel has been developing its own battlefield AI systems, and they are just as powerful and just as controversial. The first system is called Habsora, which means the gospel in Hebrew. This AI automatically generates recommendations for striking buildings and infrastructure, nuclear sites, military installations, command centers. It cross-references satellite imagery, communications data, and human intelligence from thousands of sources to pinpoint targets. The second system is called Lavender. While Habsora focuses on buildings, Lavender focuses on people. It is an AI database that scans vast surveillance data, social connections, location history, behavioral patterns, to identify and flag potential human targets. These systems were first deployed at massive scale in Gaza. Now, according to experts, they are running over Iran. Critics are already raising serious alarms. Trita Parsi from the Quincy Institute noted publicly that Israel appears to be using AI in Iran without sufficient human oversight, citing cases where civilian locations were struck, apparently because the AI misidentified them based on their names or proximity to government buildings. One of the most tragic examples, a school that was reportedly struck, killing over 165 people, many of them children. Experts believe a mistaken AI targeting decision may have been a factor. Neither the US nor Israel has accepted responsibility.
We have a positive ID. Vector the drone for closer tracking.
Copy that. Adjusting flight path now.
But the AI war isn't only happening in the skies above Tehran. There's a hidden digital battlefield, and it's just as significant. The Financial Times reported that Israel hacked into nearly all traffic cameras in Tehran. That footage was transmitted to servers in Tel Aviv, where AI algorithms analyze the movement patterns, duty schedules, and commuting routes of bodyguards protecting Iran's top leadership. That surveillance, combined with data from hacked mobile phones using Israeli spyware called Pegasus, helped track the movements of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, who was killed in the opening strikes of this war. And then there's the cyber dimension. The U.S. chairman of the Joint Chiefs confirmed this week that massive cyber warfare operations are being conducted behind the scenes, targeting Iran's communications, infrastructure, and defense systems. This is modern warfare, not just bombs and bullets. Code, algorithms, surveillance, and AI making decisions faster than any human possibly could. Now let's step back, because this raises a question that every single person on this planet should be asking. Should artificial intelligence, a system that can hallucinate, make errors, and operates without emotion or conscience, be making decisions about human life and death? Paul Shara from the Center for a New American Security said it plainly: AI gets it wrong. We need humans to check the output of AI when the stakes are life and death. And here's the irony that almost nobody is talking about. The very same week that the US military was using Claude to strike 1,000 targets in Iran, the Pentagon had officially banned Anthropic from government use. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth called Anthropic a, quote, supply chain risk to national security, and ordered all military contractors to stop working with them. And yet, Claude was still running inside Maven, still picking targets, because the military had no replacement ready. Right now, lawmakers on the House Armed Services Committee are publicly admitting they don't even know exactly how AI is being used in this war. There is almost zero public oversight of these systems. Scientists and legal experts meeting in Geneva this week are warning that international regulation is moving far too slowly, while the technology is being deployed at the speed of light. Part 5. Here is the reality we are living in right now. AI is no longer just writing your emails or generating your images. AI is flying drones. AI is selecting targets. AI is shaping the outcome of wars in real time, right now, in 2026. And the companies building these tools, Palantir, Anthropic, Anduril, Google, Amazon, are at the center of a new kind of military-industrial complex that most people don't even know exists. The question isn't whether AI will change warfare. It already has. The question is, who controls it? Who is accountable when it gets it wrong? And what world does it leave behind? If this video made you think, hit subscribe, because we cover AI, finance, and the future in ways nobody else is. And drop a comment. Do you think AI should be used in warfare? I want to read every single one. I'll see you in the next video.